Well, hi there, it's Will Kidd with Seven Seas Estate Sales. Hi there. And I'm here to give you a video walkthrough of our last sale of 2019, and it is fabulous. So, this is the December 13th and 14th sale off Lonas Road. It's on a little teeny street, so we're running this sale by appointment. There's plenty of appointments on Friday for you to come in and preview the online auction items and buy things. So, as I go through the house, you're going to see items that have these yellow tags on them. That would be an online auction item. So, for instance, that is a Wedgwood teapot with the totally cool design there of the seashells on it. And so, all those items with the online auction tag are available to buy online. You can hit them at the buy now price, or if any item that doesn't sell by Friday night at 8 will sell between 8 and 10:30 or so to the highest bidder. So that's how it works. It's an online auction with buy now prices. You can snap them for the buy now. Otherwise, they will sell to the highest bidder. So there's some great pieces across this table. We're going to find several snow babies in the house like this one. There's a lot of beautiful flow blue. There's some pretty clocks. I love these little knotters. You can't really tell them in the in the still pictures that they do this, but that's totally cool. And then this genie lamp is one of the more exotic items I've ever had in a sale. And then here's a Nippon plate. Somebody called and asked me how good is the gold around the edge, and I'd say it's in good shape. Then we roll into the dining room here, and this whole space is for sale, and it's great stuff. So the dining table is fantastic. You look at the skirt on that thing, this is solid wood. One of the cool things about this particular sale, the family lived in Pennsylvania, and they bought some beautiful American antiques. They also imported antiques from England. And so, like this magnificent marble top buffet, server mirror back. Look at the heavy oak, the heavy walnut pediment on top of this thing. The little fleur-de-lis on the corners. You got vines scrolling around the side as this thing comes down. You got a marble top. Now there is one crack in the marble top, but given everything else that you got, it's negligible. And then the columns on this thing are fantastic. The burl panels in the back, the curved corners. I mean, it's absolutely one of the more magnificent Victorian pieces we've had in a long time. And sitting on top of it, Bristol glass blue vases with the kind of like a Mary Gregory style, but older than that on there. And this one is repaired, and you can see the staples in it. So it's still sturdy, and it's just kind of amazing for how it was repaired. But that's a pretty pair. And then around the wall here, we've got some beautiful art pieces. There's the oil on board of a man and woman. Down on the table itself, we've got the many tag sale items. So as I go around and should give you the tour here, so here's some flow blue plates, and you can buy the set there for $30. The white dot there is our pricing on that. And there's lovely flow blue here. There's great crystal. I love those crystal bowls there on the end. And then I've got a lot of the nice silver plate, and there's a great cup and saucer collection. There's some super pretty ones here, and they're old, so you got a chance to buy some ones that you can't get anywhere else. There's also a lot of nice majolic in the house. We'll see some of that as we go around on another table behind me. The rug I'm standing on as I talk here, I'll back off of it so you can see this is also for sale in the online auction, and it's in beautiful condition, and you got the measurements in there. Now, the table, as long as we were talking about the table, it's a beauty, and it's going to come with 10 chairs. So you can see these side chairs. There's a couple of them here, and they've got really curved side braces on it, really pretty curved side braces. And then down there on the end, you've got the captain's chairs. You got a couple of those. So great pieces. And then also in the artwork, there's this neat two panels here of the Greek ruins or Roman ruins. And then this beautiful lady with the blue bows here as well is a very nice oil painting. All right, now as I roll into the master bedroom, before I go through the door, I'll kind of stand back a little bit and see if I can even get this whole bed in the camera. This thing is massive, huge pedestals. And again, this is one of the imports from the UK, so absolutely magnificent. It's got a nice mattress on it, and you can buy any of this bedding as well. Also from that, the European buy the family did decades or more than 100 years ago, this fantastic Victorian table, just knockout carving, absolutely fantastic. And the marble top on it is a very clear match for the buffet I showed you earlier. So would be cool to keep them together if you bought both pieces. This lamp here, I kind of love. It's here in the dark. It's hard to see it, but I'm going to get it close to see if it'll come into focus. You can see here's like a Greek guy with dogs. And my client told me that this was a green stamps deal from the 1950s. So A&P or something like that is where that came from. So that's pretty cool. And then this adorable lamp here, it's got a really nice look on it with the lady, several ladies there, and then the country scene. You can see a lot of cats, you can see a lot of birds, and a lot of the bisque figurines, and definitely the last name in the house has something to do with rabbits. I won't give it away, but there's a lot of rabbit material around here. This very large rug I'm standing on is also for sale, and this pretty rocker is a nursery rocker. It's got the low arms to make it good for using in the nursery. And then if I spin around here, we can catch this beautiful, easily 100-year-old chest on chest, absolutely gorgeous, nice cherry. That's beautiful. And then we've got a really good shark in here. This thing gets it done. We cleaned the floor with it a couple times, so it is good working condition. Then we've also got nice prints in the house. You'll see this pair is in the online auction. That smaller pair there is in the tag sale. And then definitely one of the premium specialty items in this sale is the Davenport desk. Very unique piece. It's got a Joe Rawson article on the inside that talks about these kind of desks, but you can see it's got drawers down the side that come out to the side, leather writing top. This thing's easily way back in the 1800s. Pretty cool stuff on the interior, and then you've got a little cabinet over on this side. So very unusual to have the drawers on the side, and again, you've got also the great skirt and things up on the top. You will find some good household items here in the house. So I'm going to go into the bathroom closet here in a minute, but there's your shoe rack, and then more antiques here. You've got the nice curved top stool, maybe a milking stool or some type like that. It's probably a little too high for a milking stool, but anyways, pretty cool. Got the needlepoint seat, and then more bisque figurines, more piano babies. Did I say snow babies before? Piano babies. And there's also, you'll find good lamps, lighting, and mirrors here in the house. Going into the bathroom, there's some good toiletries and nice, good smell, bath salts and perfumes and that sort of thing. We've got a nice selection of hats, that sort of goodies. And then over into the master bedroom closet here, this is got a nice selection of sheets, towels, and purses here. There's a lot of leather purses if you like leather. This would be a good spot to come shopping. There's a couple more here on the door. All right, rolling back across the living room, there is some outdoor furniture. You can see, just peeking through that window, you'll see that there's a table and chairs out there, and there's good pictures of that in the online auction, so take a look there. Wall full of books. Our client is Episcopalian, and there's just a lot of well-educated persons' books here. There's an Education for Ministry, if you're familiar with that program, set down there on the bottom. They're expensive to buy new, and then a lot of good travel books and interesting things here. And just pretty decoration all throughout. And then here's the 1, 2, 3, 4, about 6 or 7 boxes of CD cases. And then we have also in the art, as I roll past this one, this is Robert Bateman. We have several Robert Bateman prints. I'll show you the others as I go around to them. And then this really cool, it's a cold hod kindling box. I forgot, I didn't have this in the picture, so I'll show you on the back. It comes with a pair of tongs and a hook on the back. So that's a pretty cool little piece. This gorgeous drop leaf table, also in the online auction, but I think everything on this one is in the tag sale, and there's some beauties here. You got the Royal Dalton camel plates, you've got painted plates, there's some more of the Majolica I was mentioning over here, and you'll see there's cobalt blue, there's cranberry glass, that sort of thing is around the house as well. Looking over at the fireplace wall, we put this table up, and this whole wall here is online auction items. So we've got a nice set of china, which we split into all the sort of the place settings and the serving pieces over there on the opposite side. And we've got a nice fun little set of levels here, which this is definitely one of my most curious items in the house, is the compass that looks like a pair of legs. There's some more bunny items, the old molds there, a couple really fine condition piano babies, a very pretty blue and white console bowl, again, a miniature Victorian tea set, and you can see that cane, cane's dated 1869, so that's pretty cool. Up on the top row here, across the mantle, there's bunnies, there's Cybus figurines, got some food dogs, there's a good clock, which kind of runs. I mean, it's mostly working, maybe needs a cleaning or a drop of oil or something. Another set of bunnies there and some blue and white. That lamp is in on the online auction, and then you've got some, not temple rubbings, church rubbings, I guess you'd say, there in frames in the tag sale. That pair of chairs is in the online auction, as is the set of silver there, and all these figurines here. I love this little guy. This is another one, actually a consignment to this sale, but he's got a little bobblehead too, and there's V8 underneath there. So that is a cool vintage Japanese toy. And then always popular, you've got a set of little Toby mugs there, a piece of Bleak, and that table there is in the Tag sale. Back at see this the buffet again, absolutely magnificent. Somebody needs to keep that whole dining room together. Now I'm rolling down into one of the bedrooms here, and we've got Victorian piece again. This is really Empire. This is before Victoria. This thing is old, 1850, somewhere in that neighborhood, and just magnificent. They call this a book match inlay there because it looks like an open book. So that's just fabulous look there. I think the top's probably a replacement, but the front of it is spectacular. And then again, another set of Bis figurines, and we mentioned bunnies. So here they are hopping around in this room in force, including these guys here. Got a nice sofa here, and this is one of those things, if you watch this, you can get some killer deals. That bed, I think, went in the buy now. And then more bunnies over here. And then this very unique table here, the family had some provenance on this one. This is a dressmaker's table, so it was made for women to stand on it while they got their skirts measured. So I thought that's pretty cool. You don't know the history of a table like that. It's easily over 100 years old, maybe 150. Then this beautiful chair here, it's got the we call it a Tasty Freeze type chair because it's got the swirl on it in the tapered arms. So that's pretty cool. And then this is Victorian East Lake here, side table, and coming back up, we've got a beautiful mirror. All right, quickly, I'm going to try to get this in under 15 minutes, so let me zip through these last spaces. But we do have the trapper blanket there, a nice set of chairs in here. That table there is in the tag sale. We've got there in the window, just kind of see it backlit, but that horse was made by our client's grandmother. There's the milking stools. I said grandmother, it's grandfather that made the horse. The flag, crochet flag, never had one. That's pretty cool. And then we've got some good office supplies, Christmas wrapping, and here's another one of the Batemans. So take a good look at the online auction there for the better sort of pictures of the Batemans. This table and two chairs ought to go with whoever buys the dining table because it's two more of the chairs from the dining set, but we sell in this pair with this table. And then there's like a cat. We've got back side light on that thing. There's the cat poster, and then a really pretty set of kitchen items here with some good quality cookware. There's Hall, there's Cruzette. You've got your blender and warmer and crock pot, all that kind of goodies in here. It's fun. More bunnies up there on top of the fridge. The pantry's got a bunch of goodies in it as well. It's kind of mostly the dollar store. Pick anything for $1 here. Some of it's $2 for $1. But there's also some more good cookware there on the middle shelf. Now, quickly, sorry for the fast spin here, going into the garage. This will be checkout for the sale, but we do have some goodies out here. We'll have, this all came out of the attic last minute, so we don't have photos in the tag sale photos, but there's some beautiful ornaments. Look at this glass kite I found. I've never seen that ornament before, and all the ones still wrapped in the box are other of those fine quality glass ornaments. And there's a nice little bar stool there. This pair of cabinets is in the online auction. There's a new Weber grill there. Let's see, you'll have lots of tools. It's really, truly, it's a leather worker's bench. I call it leather or woodworkers. You can use it either way. But when we got into the tools, we realized, hey, all this is leatherworking tools. So there's great awls here and leatherworker hammers. There's some good specialty tools here for antique specialty tools for leatherworking. So that's pretty cool. You will have some good yard items here. Just a few, since it's condo and they did a lot of the yard maintenance, but there's a few things that are good and handy to have. And again, there's more Christmas just in time. There's wreaths and snowmen and reindeer and all that sort of thing. More bunnies. I'll have jewelry here at the checkout station, and we've got a nice load of your sort of common household goods, from totes to flower arranging items there in the middle. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Thank you all for watching. This sale is December 13th, 14th, and you can get all the details on our site, 7seasestatesales.com.